So I'm Chris Hartley, CEO of Global Hotel Alliance.
Chris, thank you for sitting down with Breaking Travel News here at Arabian Travel Market. So first of all, give us an update.
Well, it's been a big year already, 2025, for Global Hotel Alliance. We started the year with the big announcement sitting here of Ratana joining the Alliance, which is huge. Firstly, because it's here in the region. We're based in Dubai. Ratana's a UAE company as well. But more importantly, it's going to add 80 hotels to the Alliance. It's going to make us one of the biggest players in the Middle East. So it's an important show for us, ATM, this week to be celebrating that. And we're going to do that over the next few days. Ratana will join at the end of the year. By that time, we're going to be one of the biggest players in the region. We're going to be able to do a lot more marketing. We'll have a co-branded credit card with MasterCard for the first time. So a lot happening here in the region for us at the moment.
That's huge. Give me a sense of the size and scale of the Alliance today.
Well, the Alliance with Ratana joining will be close to 950 hotels. We have several other announcements in the pipeline, and we're hopeful by the end of the year we'll be close to that 1,000 hotel mark, which is pretty exciting for us to get there in terms of scale. But in terms of the quality of the brands, the Alliance isn't just about scale, it's about the amazing brands that we brought in. We've got 45 brands that are already upscale and luxury brands. If you just look at this market, Kempinski, Anatara, Varney, Nikki Beach, JA Resorts, you've got really great brands. It's just that customers don't know so much about those brands. We don't have the marketing dollars of the big guys. So we use the loyalty platform, 30 million members now on the loyalty platform, to really help us to communicate all of these brands to our customer base and drive revenue between the brands in the Alliance.
And what's been the reaction from guests and members?
Well, customers are starting to get the hang of it now. It's taken us a long time, again, because we just don't throw hundreds of millions of marketing and advertising at the loyalty program. So it has to be word of mouth. People have to experience the hotels. They love our currency. It's a simple rewards currency. $1 equals one Discovery dollar. And so your Discovery dollars simply flip into whatever currency you're in a local market. So if you're here, it's dirhams. Go to India and say lira, it would be rupees. And you can use that currency in any of our hotels. Customers love that. It's simple and it's an immediate reward. And they're spending a lot of those. We've got hundreds of millions of Discovery dollars now in circulation. Customers spending more and more. And the big defining feature of the Alliance is really how do you get people to move from one brand to another, from Kempinski to Leela, from Leela eventually to Ratana. And that number's growing more and more. Last year we hit $370 million of revenue moving between the Alliance brands. That's over $1 million a day, and that's continuing to grow this year as well. So I think all of that points to customers being happier and happier with this new differentiated loyalty proposition.
And for the members themselves?
The members of the Alliance, I think it speaks for itself that they're staying in the Alliance. Most of our members have been in the Alliance and stayed. Kempinski, for example, Pan Pacific, they joined right at the beginning. 21 years later, they're still with the Alliance. More members joining. Last year we had 7 new member brands joining from far away as Norway and Malaysia. This year we're going to be adding brands in new markets like Sri Lanka, for example. So members speak for the Alliance by joining and then staying, and our customers within the loyalty program love the brands that we're bringing to them.
Here we are sitting at Arabian Travel Market. You're based in Dubai. How important is this market to you?
It's hugely important. We not only have 9, 10, 11 brands here in the region, we have over 30 hotels in the UAE. The broader region, we've got several dozen hotels. With Ratana joining, it's going to be our biggest single market if you take the broader Middle East region. So a show like ATM is massively important. We're getting everyone together. I think tomorrow we'll be gathering to celebrate Ratana joining about 20 plus brands that have come from all over the world. Why? Because the Middle East outbound market is so important. Not only within the region, staying across the different countries here in the Gulf, but also people traveling more and more internationally. The airline infrastructure is growing all of the time, and you can just see that in terms of business from here into places like the Maldives, Singapore, and then flying further afield, obviously markets like India, but flying further afield to Europe and the US. It's such an important hub for travel here in the region. So ATM is the best show for gathering people to work on growing that and further enhancing those relationships here in the Middle East.
And what's next for the Alliance?
More growth. As I said, the pipeline's big for 2025. I think we'll be announcing 2 or 3 more brands coming in. We're looking for US partners because that's a market that's our number 1 outbound market internationally. We want to grow that further. We need more presence in the North American market, which is so important. But it's harder to find. There are less independents over there. And so we have to be creative in terms of how we expand there. And we're going to continue to grow the loyalty program. We're going to make it a richer program, a more competitive program. And one thing I should also mention is we're doubling down on our sustainability efforts. I know it's perhaps not flavor of the month, at least in terms of some of the messaging coming from certain parts of the world, but it is important to our customers, and we continue to grow our green collection. We've doubled the size of that. Nearly half of our hotels are now certified by a credible international organization. We want to get all of our hotels certified by one of those organizations, and we're continuing to promote those hotels that are, and our customers are choosing those hotels according to their sustainability credentials. So something that we shouldn't forget and stay focused on, despite perhaps different messages we're hearing at the moment.
That's really, really good to hear. And a final message to the market?
It's going to continue to grow this part of the world. I think everyone says, have we peaked? I don't think so. You only need to look at the number of people coming in to live in this market. What's happening in Saudi, the growth of this UAE market, it's a powerhouse, and it's going to continue to be more hotels, more people coming from Asia, from other parts of the world, discovering the Middle East and everything it's got to offer. I think it's got a long way to go still.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.